Slovakia, under Hungarian rule, a millennium of shared history for nearly 1,000 years. The territory now known as Slovakia was an integral part of the Kingdom of Hungary, from roughly the 10th century until the end of World War I in 1918. This long period of shared political and cultural history left deep and lasting marks on Slovak society, language, religion, and governance. Though often politically subordinate, the Slovak people maintained a distinct identity under Hungarian rule, laying the groundwork for future national aspirations. From Great Moravia to Hungarian control after the fall of the Great Moravian Empire in the early 10th century, the territory of present-day Slovakia became vulnerable to foreign influence. The Magyars, a semi-nomadic people who had migrated into the Carpathian Basin, established control over the area by the turn of the millennium. Under King Stephen I, crowned in the year 1000, the Kingdom of Hungary was officially Christianized and centralized. Slovak lands, then referred to as Upper Hungary, were absorbed into this growing kingdom, marking the beginning of nearly a millennium of Hungarian administration. Medieval and early modern period, integration and tension throughout the Middle Ages. Slovak territory played an important role in the Kingdom of Hungary, strategic location in the Carpathians, guarding trade and military routes. A network of castles, fortresses, and towns like Bratislava and Kazas. Economic contributions through mining and agriculture. The Slovak population was primarily rural and Slavic-speaking, while the nobility and ruling classes were predominantly Hungarian or German. Latin and later Hungarian were the languages of administration, while Slovak remained a spoken vernacular, mainly among peasants. Despite integration, social and ethnic divisions deepened over time. Slovaks had few opportunities for upward mobility, and the feudal system kept much of the rural population disenfranchised. Reformation, Habsburg rule, and national awakening. In the 16th century, the Ottoman conquest of southern Hungary forced the royal court to relocate to Bratislava, elevating its importance. Slovak lands became the administrative heart of Royal Hungary under Habsburg rule. The Reformation and Counter-Reformation brought religious upheaval, with periods of relative tolerance and severe Catholic crackdowns. Meanwhile, Slovak culture and language began to gain more definition through religious texts and literature. In the 19th century, inspired by the wave of nationalism sweeping Europe, Slovaks began to seek cultural recognition and political rights. Writers like Tur promoted the codification of the Slovak language. Demands for autonomy and equal rights grew, often in tension with Hungarian centralization efforts. The Hungarian Revolution of 1848–49 and subsequent Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867 intensified Magyarization policies, pushing Hungarian language and identity on minority populations including Slovaks. Cultural suppression and political marginalization between 1867 and 1918. Slovaks faced increasing suppression. Slovak language schools were closed or converted to Hungarian. Slovak newspapers and publications were censored or banned. Slovak political participation was minimal in the Hungarian parliament. Nationalist leaders were often imprisoned or exiled. Despite this, Slovak identity persisted through the church, family, folklore, and underground education. Many Slovaks emigrated during this period, especially to the United States, seeking better opportunities and freedom. The collapse of the kingdom in New Horizons World War I and the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1918 marked a dramatic turning point. With the defeat of the Central Powers, Slovak leaders joined with Czech representatives to form Czechoslovakia, ending nearly 1,000 years of Hungarian rule. Though the union would bring its own set of challenges, it finally offered Slovaks political representation, language rights, and national recognition after centuries of subordination. Conclusion: Slovakia's centuries-long history under Hungarian rule is a story of integration, cultural resilience, and national awakening. While the Hungarian kingdom provided political structure and economic development, Slovaks often found themselves marginalized and excluded from power, yet they preserved their identity, language, traditions, ultimately laying the foundation for modern Slovak nationhood in the 20th century.